Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Business Bear Podcast. It's your buddy Connor Norman here, your business development specialist for Garrett County Business Development. Believe it or not, if I shortened that, I think the acronym would be just as long as saying it all. But I'm so happy to have you guys along for another episode. We've got some repeat visitors here today. We've got Katie Cantrell and Kelli Hallenbeck from the Garrett County Board of Realtors. They have got a lot going on right now. They're going to be sharing two awesome events coming up in our future that you're going to want to be involved with. But before we get there, let's do a little housekeeping. So this is endorsed by Garrett County Business Development and Garrett County Government. So any opinions shared by the host or their guest are their own and do not reflect that of either organization. If you're tuning in for the first time, welcome along. This is your business development podcast. We let you know what's happening right here in your backyard. We interview local business owners, officials, and economic movers and shakers to keep you informed. So today we're going to jump right into the podcast with Kelli and Katie. Katie, how are you guys doing today?
Doing great, Connor.
We're good.
I am so happy to have you guys back here to talk about two cool events. But first, we just did an episode not too long ago about the retro prom, and I am excited to hear some aftermath reporting on that. Ladies, how was the event?
It was fantastic. We had a great showing of folks in attendance. It was held at the Elks Club, and it was catered by Dutch's. We had a silent auction. We had a live auction, which was super exciting to have an actual auctioneer there that really took the prices up for some of the items. So
her energy was out of this world. Now they've kind of forced me to do a couple auction events in the past, but I couldn't match her. She was all over the place. She speaks so fast. I thought I spoke fast. My gosh. But you're right. She got those prices up. And how much money were you guys able to raise for your cause?
For the auction items, total right around $13,000.
Awesome. And for somebody that might be listening to this episode that didn't catch the last, can you kind of do a quick intro for what that was?
So, Connor, this was our inaugural fundraiser for the new Homeownership Assistance Fund that GCBR is offering. We are building the fund, so this was our kickoff event to start raising for that fund.
That's so awesome. So those funds help first-time home buyers get into their first home. So that'll help them with their down payment assistance and closing costs, right?
Correct.
That is so cool.
And it will work hand in hand with the current county commissioner's grant called the Pathways Grant that we already offer.
Full disclosure, I was there. It was my great honor to be the MC for that event. It was just truly tremendous. I think you guys did a really great job. The food was spectacular. The drinks were great. And of course, the company was wonderful. All the auction items were so cool. And you guys raised a lot of money to help put people in their homes here in Garrett County. So again, thank you guys for putting that on. It was so awesome to be a part of that. And I'm looking forward to future events. Do you think there's going to be another prom on the horizon?
I think probably. We're not sure exactly what the event will be. This will be an annual event. This is not something we, just start and it takes care of itself. This is something we have to grow and raise funds for. And community awareness is key.
You don't want to miss it next year. It was to be at event for sure.
Definitely. It was a really fun time, and a lot of people showed up too. That was tremendous. And I think about when I was in high school, I was standing in line and I said, man, I can't remember where we went to prom. And I looked across the room and I went, oh shoot, it was here.
It became a lot of fun. A lot of us from the committee and just a lot of the folks attending got together. We found old prom gowns in our closets, and we had try-on dress-up parties, visited some of the folks that have businesses locally that have that kind of party wear, and just really tried to have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, it was so cool to hear where people, first of all the people that still fit in their prom tuxes and dresses, good for them. I could not do that, but good for them. And again, the local shops really got involved too. I saw some local clothing shops put out prom-themed things, so that was really cool.
It was great. Mm-hmm. It was great. Maybe in the future we'll pick an actual decade, but this was any decade. It was anything retro, and I never grew up or was born in the 60s, but that's what I dressed. So it was a lot of fun.
That was so awesome. I saw everything, people in Pac-Man tuxedos to the glitz and glamour of the sparkles and stuff. So it was really cool. Again, congratulations on that, guys. But you have other events. Garrett County Board of Realtors is very busy this time of year. You guys have some incredible events coming up here in May, including the Affordable House Forum and the Home Show Expo. We're going to kind of kick it off with the Affordable House Forum, but for anyone that's tuned tuned in and may not know Kelly or Katie, can you guys just give a quick rundown of yourselves and the Garrett County Board of Realtors?
Absolutely. I'm Kelli Hallenbeck. I'm a mortgage lender with Truist Bank, and I'm the Affordable Housing Committee's chairperson. I'm also on the GCBR networking committee as a member under Katie, and that's what she chairs.
Mm-hmm. I'm Katie Cantrell, DCL homegirl. I am a real estate agent with TaylorMade Deep Creek Sales. I am also the secretary on the board of directors for the Garrett County Board of Realtors, and I am the networking chairwoman, and I'm also on the Affordable Housing Committee with Kelly. We cross over a lot.
Awesome. Really cool. You guys are advocating for a local real estate market. Tell us about the Affordable Housing Forum. I understand it's going to be coming up here at the PAC, located up at Garrett College on May 6th. Tell us all about it, ladies.
Correct. So we open the doors for registration around 11:15. It runs until about 2 or 2:30. It is free and open to the public 18 and older, and we do require registration. So anyone who would like to register to attend the event would go to gcbr.org, and they can sign up to come. The event itself is, this is our third year running it. I say it runs itself, but each year we go a little deeper into home ownership and affordable home ownership in this community. We have some amazing panelists that some return every year, some are new. We've got 4 subject matters to discuss at the one for this year.
So if I'm a regular Joe Schmo out on the street, I'm hearing the podcast, I've heard about the Affordable Housing Forum, why should I go to this?
If you're looking to purchase a home in the near future, this is a great place to go to find out what programs and different grants and things of that sort are available for a first-time home buyer. We don't just discuss that. We look at a wide spectrum of things, such as renting at an affordable rate. We have a rental section panelist, I should say, who talks about having affordable rents out there available to folks who want to be future homeowners so that they can rent but also save money at the same time to be able to purchase a home of their own.
Yeah.
And then we'll also talk about the grants that are available, the ones obviously we just talked about that we are trying to bring to Garrett County, and then different housing projects that are out there. We'll also talk about different housing projects that are there just for first-time home buyers.
That's really cool. So again, they can register by going to gcbr.org.
Correct.
So you guys encourage them to go there. And of course, if they're looking to buy a home, is there an option or is there an opportunity for people to just learn or maybe contribute some expertise, maybe just help shape the narrative around affordable housing in our community?
That is a big part of what this is all about. So they can just get out there and learn. Christopher Mollett and Kelly Bernard from Community Action there. They are actually, Chris is one of our panelists.
Okay.
And they do offer the home buyer education through Community Action, so they will be speaking about that at the actual event.
Awesome.
There's also a Q&A section at the end, so if anybody has questions about anything, it's a great opportunity to come and ask these experts about the stuff happening in Garrett County and what they would like to see and just make their opinions known.
We'd like to see more first-time home buyers show up to this event. A lot of times it's a lot of our membership and, some of our county government shows. It's great. Again, it's all still more of get the word out there and let everyone know what's available to first-time home buyers. But it's always well attended. Food is provided. It's always a really great lunch. And the PAC, the Performing Arts Center is just the most lovely place to have this.
Well, you're totally right. Not only is it a great venue, but I think this is a wonderful topic. Maybe there's a lot of information that isn't quite understood about the local housing market. This is where they can help sharpen their knowledge, go in there, get informed about what's available out there, because sometimes there's misinformation. So going to learn from the experts and seeing exactly what Garrett County's housing environment looks like, this is a great thing that you guys are putting on here. Again, just to keep regular people informed about what's going on. And I understand you guys will have your membership there as well, representative of all the realty market here in Garrett County.
The items we will cover with the panelists, the first one will be the Grantsville project, which is a housing community that is being built. We will cover the Pathways grant, the county commissioner's grant. I will talk about the new grant that we're bringing, the Home Ownership Assistance Fund. We will have a landlord there who is also a realtor who has many rentals of her own, and how she works with her renters to be able to potentially, buy a home in the future. We're also adding a workforce housing subject matter to the panelist discussion.
Okay. So very well-rounded panelists there. I look forward to going down myself and seeing, who shows up to ask some great questions. I think we've got people that have a lot they can learn from your guys' event there. So again, that is the Affordable Housing Forum happening at the PAC on May 6th from 11:15 to around 2:30. Lunch is provided, but you have to register. You can go to gcbr.org to register for that. So another event you guys have coming up also in May, 10 days later, not like you guys don't have enough to do. You've got your Home Show Expo on Saturday, May 16th, happening from 9 to 5. Tell me about the Home Expo.
Yeah, this is our second annual Home Show Expo. Last year we had it in March, so we've switched it to May, so hopefully it's a little bit warmer. People aren't afraid to come out because it's snowing. But we had roughly 50 vendors last year. We're hoping to grow that. We're accepting vendors until April 24th, so get those in, and we will take vendors anything to do with home ownerships, plumbers, electricians, septic and wells, builders, contractors.
Boat sales.
The same thing. Boat sales or dock maintenance people. Gosh, what else did we have?
Pool. We had
Landscapers.
a whole swimming pool there.
We did have a whole swimming pool last year. Landscapers, the hot tub maintenance people, realtors will be there, lenders.
Thanks.
Yeah, and it's just a great opportunity for the public to come in and start networking for like home stuff that they have going on. Like if you are going to need a roof in the next 2 years, come in and start interviewing some of these vendors and get a feel for who might be a good fit for you. Most of our vendors give away something like a free estimate or cooler bag or whatever. There's tons of giveaways. My friend won a whole house cleaning from New Way last year for all her carpets to get cleaned.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah, it's a really fun time. Cindy's Fun will be there manning the kitchen. So you come buy lunch and they get to keep all the funds from that for their nonprofit. And then Travel Mug is also going to be there with their
cool
trailer serving up coffee.
Nice. So full kind of well-rounded event for everyone to go to, learn about, the vendors that are available in our community, plus get something good to eat and drink. Nice. Yeah. So this is going to be a good time. Again, that's happening Saturday, May 16th. And when are you taking vendors till?
Till April 24th. And they can go online to gcbr.org and get all that information. Vendor spots start at $153 and go up from there. The $153 is for those who are affiliated with GCBR. So another opportunity, if you are a business in Garrett County, get affiliated with us because you get discounts. We work together. We put you guys on our website to send all the clients that we know, and you get a discount to be in the Home Show. The Home Show Expo will be on May 16th at the Garrett County Fairgrounds. It is free entry for the community to come in and network with these vendors. Vendor spots start at $153, and last year we had like 50 vendors.
We also had a lot of foot traffic. It was a great event.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, a lot of perks. 2 great events coming up here to benefit people, specifically looking into the housing market. I want to thank you guys for coming in and just talking about this today. Our listeners, I'm sure, are going to learn a lot today from what you've had to say. And of course, they're going to want to get involved in these 2 upcoming events, the Affordable Housing Forum and the Home Show Expo. Remember to go to gcbr.org to learn more about both of these events and to register for the Affordable Housing Forum. So looking forward to that. Ladies, we've come to the end of our episode here. Do you want to plug anything else?
I'm just going to focus right now on first-time home buyers and how important both of these events would be for them to attend. We'd love to see you there, learn more about what it means to become a homeowner and how to become a homeowner.
And I'm going to focus on local businesses getting more involved with the community and the outreach. The Home Show is an excellent opportunity for you to get in with potential clients, and vice versa, clients can get in touch with you. Please consider registering and get your name and your face out there and meet some other vendors that you can, work with.
Awesome. Well, thank you, ladies, so much. Again, that was Katie Cantrell and Kelli Hallenbeck from the Garrett County Board of Realtors coming in to talk to us about the Affordable Housing Forum on May 6th and the Home Show Expo on Saturday, May 16th. So again, learn more about those by going to gcbr.org. Again, folks, we want to thank you so much for listening to the Business Bear podcast. Make sure you follow us along in our Garrett County, Maryland Department of Business Development Facebook page. We now have an Instagram. You can find us on LinkedIn or X, whatever it's being called today. And you can also find us on Twitter. All right, folks. Again, this is Connor Norman. Appreciate you listening along. We'll see you all on the other side.